Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. Today work continues on actually not a pinball machine but an arcade machine. This is the Atari Star Wars, and I am working on rebuilding the Wells-Gardner WG6100 monitor hardware that's behind the vector color display in that game. So I've been going through all the boards one by one. Here's what I've done so far. This is the deflection board. And I've replaced just about every component that would wear out in here. All the capacitors, a few of the resistors, and some other little parts, pieces. And even redid all of the rectification diodes. And there's an add-on kit you can get called the LV2000. That's what this thing here is. It replaces all the components that are here that handle the low voltage portion of the deflector board. And it's supposedly more reliable, and it's a little bit better design. So I got that kit to upgrade the monitor. So this board is basically all done. Now, when I was looking for upgrade kits to be able to do this, I was shopping at different places. And in this case, I got them from arcadeshop.com. And no endorsement or anything. Actually, I'm still trying to get in touch with them. I find their customer support really leaves a lot to be desired. Either the phone's busy or it just rings endlessly, and there's no way to contact them via email. They're very aloof that way, apparently, and they don't have a link to any kind of support forum on their site, which would be really helpful because I'm sure some of the questions that I would ask would be pretty common, but no, can't get an answer. So they put out two different capacitor kits. They put out a rebuild kit and then a extra parts kit, additional parts kit. I got both of them, and I found that there's some inconsistencies in some of the parts. They've got parts for the deflection board and the high voltage board, as well as, here, the monitor frame and all of that. But in one particular case, as I was rebuilding, this is the high voltage board, and there's two resistors on here. R901 and R907 right here and here. And in one kit, they're a 3.9 ohm 5 watt resistor. They're these big old resistors there. And in the other kit, those same ones are 2.2 ohm 2 watt resistors. These things right here. So when I got to that, I'm like, hold on a minute, which one is which? And I've searched all around on the net. I posted on some various social media places. And I got completely different answers from people about what. Some people say it's not necessary to update them. Some people say it's overkill. Some people say, oh, you should do this. It's very confusing. But what after like absorbing all the different opinions and everything, I came to the conclusion probably the best thing to do is to install the heavier duty ones. The 3.9 ohm 5 watt resistors instead of the 2.2 ohm 2 watt resistors. And the reason for this apparently is because both of them will heat up. A little bit higher resistance on this one gives it a little bit more power, and it supposedly reduces the strain on a Zener diode that's in here. So, which is something I also replaced. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose the one on the extra additional parts kit instead of the one in the base kit. Although the base kit is supposedly designed for when you also upgrade the low voltage section with the LV2000. So again, it would have been nice to talk to the people that actually made this, but I couldn't get in touch with them, and there was nothing online, and there's no comments about it. You'd think that since they both put out the same kit, they might have a little comment here that says, if you also have the extra parts kit, you might as well use the 3.9 ohm ones instead of this one. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace these two with the heavier duty ones. And I probably am also going to replace this flyback since I've got a new flyback and I'm tearing everything apart. So that's going to be the plan. Hopefully, when I put it all back together, it'll work, and I will share with you the status of that. So stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe, and the next part will be coming soon. Thanks for watching.